Hey guys, great to be back this week with you again. We're going to talk about...
How did you know I started recording?
Because I'm an evangelist, bro.
Okay.
Hey guys, great to be back again. We're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about God and His awesome plan for you. So, today we're going to talk about faith. Now, why do I have a big shirt that says faith on it? Because in London, nobody has faith. This is like one of the most faithless cities I've ever been in my life. And I've been to a lot of different places around the world, like America, Ireland, Indonesia, back to Ireland, back to America. And people here don't have faith. They don't have faith about their life. They don't have faith about their future. And we want to go by the Bible because the Bible is what is going to give us faith for our life and for our future. So sometimes when life isn't going our way, sometimes when we wish things were different or that, we got to go to the promises of God. Now, the great thing about God is that He keeps His promises. Some other people don't, but God always does. And that's the good news. So Jeremiah was a prophet to the nation Israel, and Israel was being kind of bad right now. They had broken off their promises, they were not being faithful to God, and so God, He had to humble them. He had to take them off into captivity. He took them prisoner by the Babylonians. And so, but God's still faithful even when people are faithless, and He sends Jeremiah to speak to them, and He says this.
Is that more backwards?
Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 11. The Bible says this, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come to me and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back from captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and places where I have banished you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile." So the situation is that Jeremiah comes and gives them this promise. He says, hey, I know the plans I have for you. God has got plans for your life.
Gentlemen, I have a plan.
God has got an awesome plan for you. He's got an awesome job set apart for you. He's got an awesome future spouse set apart for you, future family, future friends, all of these incredible things. And He says that He wants to give this to us.
Alpha team, let him have all of it.
But how do we get to be a part of this? The Bible says that you will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. And so if we want to be a part of God's awesome plan for our life, we need to seek God with all our heart, as we've looked at in various other videos. And it kind of makes sense because we can't mix our plan and God's plan together. No, it's just got to be God's plan. And God's plan is so much better than our plan. And so we just got to trust it. But the problem is that, especially for religious people, like the Jews were super duper religious. But they didn't really trust God. They didn't want to do it God's way. So God had to humble them, grind them down into dust, put them into exile, take them away from their homes before they actually humbled out and were like, you know what, God, yeah, let me try and do it your way. And so many people, they have to do it the hard way. There's the easy way, which is God's way, and then there's the hard way, which is our way. The issue is that when we decide to do it our way, we go headlong into the world, and the world does not love us. The world does not want to help us, want to take care of us. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The world wants to exploit us, to take advantage of us, and there's no grace, there's no love, there's no mercy, there's no forgiveness. All there is pain and suffering. And unfortunately, sometimes people, they just need to learn that the hard way, but then they humble out and they come back to God. And so don't do it that way. Do yourself a favor. Do it the easy way. Do it God's way. God has got this awesome plan for you, and all you got to do is have faith that actually, if you seek God with all of your heart, He's going to actually follow through, and He's going to provide an awesome plan, an awesome purpose, an awesome hope for your life, and not having to do it the hard way by going headlong into the world. If you didn't see the last episode that we did, click here to find out more about that. See you later.